In the last hour, no place for Sharia law in Finland. Justice Minister in the last 2 hours. In the last 6 hours, Danish Minister. Dangerous for all of us if Muslims work during Ramadan. In the last 8 hours, Minister of Awqaf honors imams, preachers. Earlier today, Danish government minister's views on fasting Muslims are her own. Yesterday, Minister honors imam and preacher graduates. Danish Minister. Muslims fasting is dangerous for us all. Denmark Minister calls fasting Muslims a danger in Ramadan. Denmark's immigration minister says Muslims fasting pose hazard. Justice Minister. No room in Finland for Sharia law. Ramadan. Danish Immigration Minister Støjberg calls fasting dangerous. Denmark Minister remarks on Muslims isn't government policy. Danish Minister prompts Ramadan row. In the last 7 days, Muslims fasting for Ramadan pose danger, says Danish Minister. Danish Minister says Muslims shouldn't work during Ramadan. Danish Minister accuses fasting Muslims of endangering public. Islamic Affairs Minister receives Azerbaijan's ambassador. Danish Integration Minister calls Ramadan dangerous, unsustainable. Hardline Danish Minister says Ramadan dangerous for all of us. German Minister demands deportation of bin Laden's ex-bodyguard. German Minister seeks deportation of former bin Laden bodyguard. Bahrain's Prime Minister greets His Highness Premier on Ramadan. Bahrain's Prime Minister greets His Highness Crown Prince on Ramadan. Minister for Human Rights Ramadan message. Turkish Prime Minister asks Muslims to unite over Palestinian cause. In the last month, Islamic Affairs Minister receives President of Pakistan Scholars Council. Police Minister promises to find perpetrators of attack on Durban Mosque. Follow Holy Quran. Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh tells ultras. Islamic Affairs Minister makes statement following Makkah conference. Ex-Minister Maidul Islam passes away. Belgian Prime Minister threatens to shut down extremist mosques. Islamist group youth leader accused of shooting Pakistani minister. Police. Islamist group youth leader accused of shooting Pakistani minister. Police. Pakistan Interior Minister shot by man linked to hardline Islamist party. Iraqi Sunni leaders demand pardon for Saddam Hussein's jailed minister. Minister of Islamic Affairs meets with Mufti of Kazakhstan. Chief Minister courts both Hindu and Muslim voters. Sajid, Pak origin Muslim, becomes UK Interior Minister. Deputy Minister of Islamic Affairs receives Institute Montaigne consultant. Japanese Prime Minister visits Sheikh Zayed. Grand Mosque Minister of Islamic Affairs receives Algerian ambassador to Saudi Arabia. Comoros Minister praises Muslim World League's development work. Former BNP Minister M. Shamsul Islam dies. Ex-BNP Minister Shamsul Islam passes away. Iran set to revive Women's Islamic Games. Sports Minister. Interior Minister Lords IIUI for promoting Islamic values. Don't divide nation into Hindu and Muslims. Home Minister.